All right. All right, all right, all right. End of a day, really super day. We made a few bucks today in the during the stream. I don't know if it's a chat room or what have you. What are we looking at here? This is a 30-minute chart. I want me a 30-second chart. Here we go. Here's one. So this morning we took a trade at the open. Right here you could see the strong move up. There's a bear flag right there. We took the break. Boom. We made 150 per contract on that trade. Then later in the day we had a break of the low, which is right here. So we took this break of the low actually, which was the 14, and we took the ride all the way down, and I think we did that on a 1-minute chart. But here's the last kiss right there, and we took the ride down. I took my first 2/3 of the trade off at the 4,400. So I picked up about 700 per contract on that move, and then it moved down to the 395, and we got out around the 395, and picked up another $5, so $2.50. So the last third was about $9.50 per contract. So that's $950 per contract. The first move was about 700 per contract. So it was a killer move. Paid off really nicely. And that was pretty much it for me for the day, and everything kind of got boring. So on the close, what are we looking at? We're looking at a divergence here. So you have this high right around here. Let's see if we can get this stuff there. So here's the high. If you look up at the chart, you look at the momentum. There's a high. There's a higher high on the price action, but a lower high on the momentum. So that's a divergence. It's trading off. For it to get really ugly, it's got to break here, and that divergence gets really ugly. But breaking this low, which I expect we're going to see that tomorrow, we're probably going down to about 360 or so. I really don't suspect that it'll get any more aggressive than that, but we're probably going down to about 360 or so. It's just not a time for a sell-off with non-farm ahead of you. People are just going to wait and see, to tell you the truth. But what's interesting is on the 60, where are you? There you be. You can see the head and shoulder right there. So shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, and took the break, and you could see the momentum supporting the head and shoulder. There's a shoulder with a high. Here's the head with a lower momentum, and then there's another shoulder with even lower momentum. So that definitely shows you that it's going to roll over. But I think we might get caught around the 360 range. This is a 30-point move right here, so you could expect a 30-point move from the break. Figure the break of the neckline is probably about 94, so about 60, 64 is a good target on that, on the S&P. And all the other indices pretty much look the same. You got basically the head and shoulders on the 60, you got the divergence on the daily, and they're all just rolling over for you. You know, here's the consolidation right here, here's the drop. You know, the only hang up is the follow through because of the non-farm at the end of the week. That mean you may not see a great follow through, which I wouldn't mind. You know, just consolidate a little bit and let's get back into the market moving up. Bitcoin the same, hasn't broken the high we were looking for, which was 41,300. This is a different instrument, so the numbers are going to be different. But we're looking for a break of this high right there. The pattern's the same. So just watch that, and that could give you a good entry. Tesla had a super day and then just traded off today. The momentum's good and strong on the 60, but we look like on the daily could be a shooting star. I would have liked to have seen a little longer wick, but nothing's perfect. You stay within the spirit of things. If it opens up lower tomorrow, it'll be a classic shooting star, and then that just means that the trend is stopping and coming down. But that breakout was actually out of this consolidation. So, well, I guess you could argue that this is a move up, but that's a little bit of a consolidation. Not the best place for a shooting star. I think we may see strength in it tomorrow. Apple on the daily, doing the same thing the indices are doing. There's a high in the momentum. There's an equal high with a low in the momentum. That's a divergence. Momentum is bearish, so you could expect this thing to break and come down to the 38 area. I would look for that. Try to find a good setup to get into it. Really nothing encouraging me on the hourly. Probably watch it to break this trend right there. And Amazon, dink. Amazon did the same thing, had the divergence and dropped down very aggressively over here, which is pretty typical of Amazon. The 60-minute is, I guess you just got to call it bearish now. That's a pretty big drop. I bet it consolidates around here and then closes up that gap and continues its upward march. And then last but not least, everybody's favorite, AMC, which on the 60-minute it's consolidating. On the dailies, I'll call it a consolidation. The momentum is flattening out. It's just a fight. It's any man's game right now. It's a fight between longs and shorts and which way this thing's going to go. So nothing exciting. I mean, if it breaks the low, I'd go short. If it breaks this high right here, I'd go long. Yeah, that's simple. Right now, it's just a wait and see kind of situation. All right, it's after 4, and I'm going to hang out. My water heater went, so I've got to straighten that out. But I appreciate everybody stopping in. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you know when we're up. Hit the like. It's like tipping your host, and goes a long way for me in with YouTube. And if you like what I'm doing, spread the word. Join me tomorrow between 9 and 12 and check me out trading. You could see how I do it, ask any questions you want. I have a few setups. I'm happy to lay them out for you so you have a good idea of what's going on. It's more about smart trading than taking a crapshoot on a meme stock or something like that. So I appreciate your time. Everybody have a good night. Remember, when you're trading, keep it cool, stay calm, and good luck.